Okay, so I've had some of the people that I know online talking about, I want to visit New Zealand. So I thought I'd just mention briefly in this video why you should visit New Zealand and why perhaps you should not visit New Zealand. What is the attraction to New Zealand? Well, I think the attraction is probably Lord of the Rings, right? I mean, let's be straight up about that. Probably you've seen Lord of the Rings and you want to see what Middle-earth really looks like. If it wasn't that, then maybe you just know somebody from New Zealand like me and you wanted to check out what this country's like, what this country has to offer. So we're going to touch on that real quickly in this video. And I'm using this leftover footage here of our Coco and I's trip to Hanma Quad Bike Adventures as a way to illustrate that what New Zealand has to offer primarily is outdoor activities. If you like things such as skiing, hiking, mountain biking, kayaking, whitewater rafting, bungee jumping, jet boating, any type of outdoor adventure activity, especially things that ideally you do in the summer months, that is why you should come to New Zealand. Reasons why you should not come to New Zealand. You should not come to New Zealand if you're wanting to see lots of different culture. For example, if you went to Singapore, you would see a lot of different cultures, because there's a lot of different people who live in Singapore. If you wanted to see a wide variety of Asian food, you could go to China, because China has heaps of different styles of food. If you wanted to see, ancient, kind of like a fusion between old culture and new culture, you could go to Japan, for that. Also, if you wanted to see amusement parks, do not come to New Zealand. We do not have amusement parks.
Still dry.
If you wanted to see natural wonders, things of fantastic visual spectacle, wonders of the natural world or the technological world, don't bother coming here. We ain't got them. We don't have an Eiffel Tower. We don't have a Freedom Tower. We don't have a Grand Canyon. We don't have that stuff. Now, if you're going to come here, please think about why you want to come here, what you want to do. I say this in order for you to hopefully one day make the most of your trip. Now, I have a friend who lives in Wisconsin named Rob, and like most of us, he doesn't have heaps of money, but he'd like to come to New Zealand one day. And I know that he really loves snowboarding. So, as a specific example, if you like skiing or snowboarding, do not go to the North Island of New Zealand, because the North Island doesn't have much in the way of ski fields, and the ski season is only the middle of winter anyway, which is generally like June through to September, roughly. That's when the ski season is. So you have to think about what specifically you want to do that New Zealand can offer you that maybe you don't get somewhere else. Another example of this would be glaciers. If you wanted to go to Fox Glacier or Tasman Glacier, which are two of the big glaciers here, maybe you don't have a glacier in your country or whatever. Again, South Island. If you wanted to come and see Hobbiton, which is the Shire of Lord of the Rings, North Island, you must go to the North Island, because the sort of along the top of the North Island is a little town called Matamata. That is where Hobbiton is. If you wanted to see the best glowworm caves New Zealand has to offer, that would be North Island. That would be the Waitomo Caves. If you wanted to go and see the luge, I think there's a gondol there as well, and also the natural hot springs and what do they call the thermal muddy pools. Rotorua, again, North Island. So each island has its own very specific, unique attractions.
I don't know why I'm dry. I shouldn't be dry, but I'm still dry. There's no water in my boots or anything.
But you have to think about what you want to see and what you want to do while you're here. Of course, some activities you can do in both islands, like You know, you can do horse trekking anywhere, you can do quad biking pretty much anywhere, as is the case with this video. But think about what you want to do while you're here. And if you have any specific questions, you know, something that I haven't covered in this video, something you'd like to know, you know, leave your thoughts in the comment box there. Happy to answer any questions you have. And yeah, really would like to see you guys come down here one day. But in order to make the most of your trip, please think about why you want to come and exactly what you want to do. Because there is a little bit of a perception that New Zealand is like this tiny little place. And in terms of population, yes, it doesn't have a great population. But in terms of land mass, it's bigger than you think. It's deceptively large. It takes quite some time to traverse around New Zealand. You won't get it done in a day, you won't get it done in a week, you won't get it done in a month. It's actually significantly bigger than what you think it is. I'm done talking, it's your turn.